This video is going to show you how to simplify algebraic expressions. And let's start by looking at like terms. In order to be able to simplify an expression, we need to find terms that are alike and put them together. You might notice that in this page of terms here, we have some numbers. They stand out as being different from the rest, and we can combine them. So we could add 5, add 6, add 3 and get their total. That would be simpler than writing 6, 5 and 3 separately. Now let's start looking at some of the other terms here. And let's look for x's. Here is 3x. That means 3 times x, 3 lots of x. We have 5 lots of x over here, and we have 3 lots of x here. Now, although some of the other expressions have x in, so for example this here has an x in, it's different. These all are just a number of x's, whereas this is 6 lots of x and then times by y. So that makes that different. We're going to put together the things that are alike, so I'm going to put the 3x, and the 5x together. And we could combine them, we could add them together, and it would be simpler than writing them all separately. We can do the same with the y's. So we have 2y here, and we also have 8y here. I can put those together, they are alike. Let's look at some of the other expressions then. Moving on, we have 7y squared here, 7 lots of y squared, 7 times y times y. So things that are alike that, we have 3y squared here. So those two are alike. There are other things with y squared in, but they have something else in addition. When I look, here I see a 4x squared, but I don't see anything else that just has an x squared. So there isn't anything that would go with that on this page. Also, I see 7x cubed. That's 7 times x times x times x. And I don't see anything else that is just x cubed. So that's something else that's on its own from the items on this page. Next, let's look at this one here. This is 6 times x times y. Well, there's 8xy here. They're the same. I'm going to put those together. But there is also this one here. It looks different because the letters are in a different order. But when you read it, we have 5 times y times x. I could rewrite that, and it would be exactly the same if I wrote 5 times x times y. It would give me the same answer. So actually, those three things there are all alike. Next, let's pick this one here. This is 3x squared times y. So 3 times x times x times y. Let's see if there's anything else that is alike to that. So this one here has y squared and not x squared. This one here will be alike. It has 2 lots of y times x times x. So that is similar, it's alike to this one here. Finally, we have this one, 7y squared x, so 7 times y times y times x. And we have another one that is similar to that, this one here. It's just the other way round, but it will end up being the same. So we have 3 times x times y times y. Now we have grouped all of the like terms together. And this is what we're looking to do when we simplify expressions. We're looking to find the things that are alike, group them together, and write them as one. This video is going to look at how you simplify an algebraic expression. We are looking for terms that we can put together to simplify. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for things that are the same as this. So we have y squared here. We're going to look through all of the parts of this expression, all of the terms, and see, have I got any other y squareds? And I do, here. What I need to be careful to remember is that this isn't just 6y squared, it's take away 6y squared. So I must make sure that I note that. And to do that, I'm going to put a circle around it like that. So what I have here is 4y squared, take away 6y squared, and that leaves me with negative 2y squared. Let's look for some other things we can combine. Here we have take away 2y. I'm going to look through to see if there are any other y's, and there are here. We also have plus 7y. So these together, minus 2y, add 7y, will give us 5y. Next, let's look at this. We have plus 8 lots of x, and here we have some more x's. We have plus 3 lots of x. So when I combine those together, I have 8 lots of x plus 3 lots of x. Altogether, that gives me 11 lots of x. We also have plus 5. There are no other numbers for me to combine that with, so I just have plus 5. Now I can put all of the simplified parts of the expression together to get a final simplified version. So I have 5y, I have plus 11x, I have take away 2y squared, and I have plus 5. And that is the simplified version. It's a simpler way of writing the original expression that we were given.